Hi, welcome to this month's Check It Out. Today, we're going to be taking a look at graphic novels.
When most people think of graphic novels, they think about comic books. And of course, the Doherty County Public Library has access to every Marvel or DC hero you could want. From Iron Man to Captain America, from Batman to Superman, we've got all the classic characters on our shelves. But of course, we've got more than just the old school comics. If you're looking for next gen heroes, we've got you covered. There are new characters, like Nubia, the newest Wonder Woman, Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel, and Riri Williams as Ironheart, and new versions of fan favorites. Gabriel Piccolo's Teen Titans series focuses on Beast Boy and Raven in the contemporary world before they joined the Titans, while Marie Lu's Nightwalkers studies Bruce Wayne before he was the Batman. And of course, who could forget Loki? Whether they're falling in love, struggling with family, or rising up against modern issues, these new interpretations of our favorite heroes are powerful and worth the read. If you prefer manga to Western comics, look no further than your local library. Thinking about finally starting One Piece? Looking for My Hero Academia? From shoujo to shonen, from hot new series to manga classics, we've got access to everything you could want. If you can't find a series on our shelves, ask our staff to search the Pine system. Thanks to our statewide library system, we can get different series brought to Doherty County just for you. Let us put the action right in your hands. But of course, graphic novels are so much more than just comic books. They can be educational tools too. Plenty of classic stories have been adapted into graphic novels. If the written version of Dante's Divine Comedy is giving you trouble, try Seymour Schwass' version, full of easy-to-understand illustrations. Or, for a fresh perspective on a newer classic, try Interview with the Vampire, Claudia's Story by Anne Rice. Did your class study mythology, and now you want to read more stories about the classic gods and heroes? We've got plenty of your favorite myths on our shelves, including a graphic novel adaptation of everyone's favorite modern demigod, Percy Jackson. Is history your thing? Check out some of the biggest moments from all around the world, all captured in graphic novels. From the Gettysburg Address to the historic American Civil Rights Movement, graphic novelists have illustrated it all. Mouse by Art Spiegelman captures the harrowing events of the Holocaust from the perspective of the author's father, a Polish Jew who survived imprisonment by the Nazis. George Takei's They Called Us Enemy captures the same time period from the actor's own childhood experience of living in the American Japanese internment camps. Both of these critically acclaimed novels have been included in many class syllabi in the past, and are praised for their art and their honesty in looking at some of the most brutal parts of world history. Looking for any other school subjects? We'd be happy to help you find illustrated lessons on math, science, or the arts. Just ask. And of course, we've got some incredible standalone stories too. Cultures clash, games are won, and hard questions are answered in Cory Doctorow and Jen Wang's In Real Life, which follows gamer Anda as she explores the world of her beloved multiplayer RPG, Course Gold Online. For Anda, Course Gold is a place where she can be anything she wants to be and meet players from all over the world. But when she meets someone using the game to make a profit, which is strictly against the rules, Anda's understanding of right and wrong gets a little more complex. Artist Robin Ha tells her own story in Almost American Girl. When a vacation to the U.S. turns into a permanent move for Robin and her newly engaged mother, Robin is dropped into a new school where she doesn't understand the language and struggles to keep up. Everything she loves seems to be so far away from this part of the world where she just doesn't fit in, until her mother enrolls her in a local comic drawing class and opens the door to a future full of art and understanding. Best-selling YA author Maggie Stiefvater works with DC Comics to bring us the story of twins Alec and Walker Holland in Swamp Thing: Twin Branches. Alec and Walker couldn't be more different. While Walker's enjoying their final summer before college and living it up with their cousins, Alec is content working on his plant experiments in a summer school laboratory, learning about plant memory. But when Alec's experiment gets out of control, things get monstrous, and everyone's dark secrets are brought to light. Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds and Danica Novgorodoff follows Will on one quick, explosive elevator ride. Will's brother has just been shot, and Will knows the rules of his block means he's got to get revenge. He's got a gun in the waistband of his jeans, and he knows where he's going to use it. But first, he's got to take the elevator down so he can search for his target. But on every floor, there's a reminder. A reminder that bullets can miss, that sometimes the wrong guy gets shot, that there's always someone else who knows the rules too, and who won't be half as afraid to follow them as Will is. Reason wins over grief and anger in this award-winning novel in verse, now illustrated in gorgeous watercolor. Take a glimpse into the boring, everyday life of the extraordinary students of Super Mutant Magic Academy with author Jillian Tomaki's quick, funny mini-comics. From students with super abilities to a cat who might have something to do with a vague but important prophecy, there's every kind of kid at this school, where sci-fi meets teen angst. Follow the senior class as they decide which colleges to apply to, or watch characters deal with the turmoil of their immortality, and also prom. Life is more than just a little bit weird for Maggie, who's been homeschooled her entire life until now. Starting high school and knowing no one but your own brothers is hard enough when your family hasn't fallen to pieces. Add being haunted by the ghost of a 19th century widow to the mix, and it looks like Maggie is in for a rough school year. Friends with Boys by Faith Erin Hicks is all about new things, old things, and how the two can meet peacefully in the middle.
Of course, we've got so much more than what I showed you here today, so stop by your local library and check out their graphic novels collection. We can't wait to see you. Bye!